welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video, another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin. I am, a little bit of background, I'm 25, I'm a first time mum. I currently have a 15-month-old who is napping, so I am talking a little bit hushed. And I'm also a part-time master's student. So what I wanted to do today was get myself ready for uni. The new semester starts this week. It's currently Sunday and my first day of seminars, lectures, whatever, is Wednesday. So now that we are just a few days away, I wanted to dedicate this vlog. Every video she does this, she disappears. I wanted to dedicate this vlog to me prepping so you guys can kind of come along with me while I get myself ready for uni, get myself nice and organised. So I thought today I've got a little to-do list of things to do before I start again. And I thought I'd just run through them all with you. So today we are going to sort out my uni bag. We actually used my uni bag over Christmas break to go and visit family. So there's some stuff in there that obviously doesn't need to stay in there now that I'm starting at uni again. So I need to sort that out and I'll show you guys what I carry around in my uni bag with me and what bag I use, things like that. Then I also need to do a little bit of work, like prep work. As far as I'm aware, only one of my seminars or one of my modules has sent work and reading to do before the first seminar back on Wednesday, but I haven't checked my emails today, so I will do a double check just to make sure if there's any other reading lists or anything that have been released. So in particular, the one that has sent over stuff, I need to do some readings, I need to do some kind of prep questions that they've sent over to start kind of thinking about for a discussion on Wednesday, as well as a little mini blog post entry on one of the readings. And then as well as that, I also thought while I was doing my prep, I need to kind of get myself organised, much like how you would like your diary of things. I need to just get myself prepped and organised, ready for the new semester, because I obviously don't just have my uni assignments and schedule to work out. I also, as well as being a mum kind of while I'm at home, do make content across 3 platforms, so YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So I need to kind of make sure they all line up, as well as assignment dates and things like that. And I thought I would show you guys while I'm doing that kind of organisation and prep, I thought I'd show you guys what I use on my iPad while I'm in uni, when I'm out of uni, just everything that I use on my iPad for studying and getting myself organised really. On the vlog that I actually uploaded this morning, which was the Come Shopping With Me vlog, where I also showed me receiving my grades from last semester, I actually received a comment from someone very lovely who basically said they wanted to know a little bit more about what I do, my uni, just what's expected, what course I'm on, everything like that. So rather than throw it all in this video, I thought I would make a separate video answering every question that I've had or potentially will get about my uni life, my uni history and the course that I'm currently on. So if you do have any questions, if you're new, if you want to ask about previous academia, because like I said I'm a master's student, then leave them down below or send them over to me on Instagram and I'll include them in the video. I'll get that up ASAP as well. So yes, I'm just going to go get my uni bag. I thought Arlo would have woken up by now with me talking. So I'm going to go get my uni bag and we're going to start clearing it out so I can show you guys what I like to have in my bag with me. I do apologise as well in advance if you see any little flies dotting around. I've had my window open all morning and I think because I had a candle, I'm not sure, there's a few that have come in and they just don't want to leave, so I apologise for that. So this is the bag that I used last semester. It's from Primark and it has done me really well actually. Like, it's a really nice size, but I think I'm not going to rush to get a new bag, but I am going to keep an eye out for potentially a new one. I don't want to spend loads of money on it, but just because I found that further into the semester, as I had kind of more and more things to carry around, these straps, these thin straps, weren't the comfiest on my longer days, so I'm going to keep an eye out. I am also going to wash this bag, so I'm not going to repack it after I've emptied it, just because I want everything to be a little bit fresh. So starting off, I do have my uni ID in here. I'm not going to show you that, but like it's on like a lanyard. There's honestly so much stuff in here that really is not necessary, like little baby toys and stuff from our trip. This might be a bit extra of me, but everything that I can't throw in the wash with the bag, I'm going to just give a quick wipe down with some Sephora wipes. Might be a little bit extra, but I just like everything to be clean. So yes, starting off strong, one of the things that I do not need in here, I've got my rapid cool flask for the baby's formula and some snacks. Sellotape from the Christmas wrapping. I do have a few perfumes in here actually, but I'm going to group all those aside so I can show you all of those together. There is so much like crumbled up biscuit in the bottom of this bag from the baby's little snack bag when we went away. Oh my goodness, definitely needs a good wash. Oh, there's a puzzle piece. I've been looking for this for weeks. One of his puzzles on this table in front of me. Give that a quick wipe because it's covered in biscuit crumbs. I don't know why I get so funny about clearing out bags. Like even though there's not really been anything in it for it to make it dirty, I just feel like it's dirty. I don't know. I've always been the same, even with my school bag. Like I hated, I don't know, one of my weird things, I guess. A toy car. Okay, so there wasn't actually as much in it as I thought there was going to be, but nonetheless going to give it a good clean. So yes, in my bag, obviously I have my ID and my iPad, which, let me go. So the iPad that I bought for uni was the iPad Pro 11-inch 4th generation, I want to say. I think that's right. I just have one of these magnetic cases on it because I just find it's not the prettiest, but honestly standing up and when I'm in seminars, lying it flat like that is so much easier. And I did also get the pencil, so I will show you guys properly in a little bit what I use. But yeah, that obviously goes in my bag and that is the main thing. When I was doing my undergrad, I carried around my laptop, I carried around paper notebooks, diaries, everything in paper form because I loved it. But now, just for sheer ease, everything's on my iPad. Just giving all my pens and pencils a wipe. Looking at these, actually, I need to grab some more pens. I seem to have pulled them out as the semester's gone on and now I'm down to 2. So my pencil case is looking a little bit lacking, but I just picked this up from Primark last semester and it was literally only a couple of quid. But in there I've got, because I don't do a lot of paper things, I just like to have them when I'm doing any paper readings of any journal articles or anything like that. So I've got 2 just black erasable pens and then this small pack of double-ended highlighter pens. These were from Tiger. And then normally inside my pencil case I'll keep my lip products. These are likely to change. I'm just pulling out the ones that were already in there, but obviously I've been using newer ones recently. So one of them is one of my cult favourites. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Paloma. This is a very similar colour to what I'm wearing right now, which is my new Dior one. I love a baby pink. I just think they look so just nice and pretty. So to be honest, these will probably both be going back in there. And then in there I also have this lip gloss, which hands down one of my favourites, and I have yet to find it in my Primark again, so I really hope they do bring it back. This is the Primark High Gloss Lightweight Ultra Shine Lip Gloss in Diamond. It's just a clear gloss. Obviously it's a little bit discoloured from my lip liner, but it's thick, glossy, beautiful. And I'll probably chuck a lip liner in there as well. Actually, let me find one. So I'm going to chuck one of my Primark lip liners in there. This is the Foxy Nude one. Then I'll also throw in my AirPods as well. Now, because I'm me and I'm a perfume hoarder, I do have to have some perfumes in my uni bag, especially for the longer days. So I'm going to chuck in some of the smaller bottles of things I've got at the minute, just because obviously it adds to the weight. So I'm going to pop in there Zara Deep Garden, which is the dupe of Caroline Herrera Good Girl. And then I'm not sure what I've done with my other mini bottles, like smaller bottles of perfume. I have a feeling they're in some of my other bags. I'm going to grab another one at some point when I find them. So I've got a couple of options in there. And then just a few other bits that I carry. So I've got an eyelash curler because I have the heaviest eyelashes known to man, a little compact mirror, and then a pot of hair grips. I do normally take my water bottle with me, which is just there, one of the Stanley dupes, but I think I'm going to, again, when I find one, I'm going to find one that's a little bit smaller and doesn't leak, purely because that one's so big, which is perfect for when I'm at home, but it's a bit fast to carry around. I also need to find a good tumbler for coffees for my 9 AM start, so I might grab one. I think Primark have got some cute ones at the minute actually. I'm trying to think what else I bring. Oh, I throw in my purse, obviously, and a hairbrush. I think aside from that, the start of the term anyway, obviously as the term goes on I do have more things added. Yes, I'm just going to run downstairs quickly and wash my bag, wash my lanyard actually, just get those jobs done, put those on because I need to do some like other boring washing bits like my towel and stuff. So get those all washed, then I'll come back to you with part 2 of the prep. Good morning everyone, it is now Tuesday. We are midway through the morning crazy, so he is going to help me with my makeup. I wanted to continue my uni prep vlog here. Last you saw was Sunday, and I had made a good dent in the prep work. I'd also packed my uni bag. Well, I'll show you what's in it. I've literally just packed it all together this morning because I gave it all a wash. You see? I gave it all a wash so it dried the last couple of days. So that's all packed and ready to go. So today, on the agenda, I need to finish off the last bits of reading before my seminar tomorrow. I need to figure out where I'm going. I need to look at the map because I'm in a completely new section of campus that I've not been to yet. So I need to figure out where I'm going to be, because that is going to cause me a lot of anxiety not knowing where I'm supposed to be, especially because my lectures, well, my seminars tomorrow are back to back. So I know it's going to be a little bit of a rush, but thankfully, because it's the start of the term, they won't be too bothered if I'm a little bit late. I also need to, thank you. It's got a clump in my hair, there we go. What else do I need to do? I also need to, I said I was going to show you guys what apps I use on my iPad while I get myself organised. I have already made a good dent in my organisation. I've started putting together my planner and things. Sorry, can you tell it's morning crazies? I have started, but I thought while I finish that off I can show you guys what I do use. No. Where was I? Yeah. Mummy's using it. I know you want the sponge, but the problem is you bite the sponge and you get makeup all in your mouth. You do? Wow. I'm also going to need to decide what I'm wearing tonight for tomorrow, because my first seminar tomorrow is at 9 AM, which means I'm going to have to leave the house at about 8 to make sure I get there with enough time because of traffic, and then also not knowing where I am, my building. I want to allocate plenty of time, maybe grab a coffee on my way as well, because last semester I wasn't in the main central part of the campus. So by the time my 9 AM started, the coffee shops were a bit away from where my seminars were, but they also weren't open. So yes, I need to decide what I'm wearing so there's less stress, because my brain always just goes blank when it comes to picking an outfit when I actually need one. I was initially planning on going into town today just to grab a few bits that we need, boring household bits, before I start, but because I'm not in full time, I'm going to leave it for now. I've just got makeup all in my hair, and it's so cold today that I just can't bear it. I cannot face that cold. It's so sunny, which is really lovely, but we've had the snow warning, and I know my sister-in-law in Manchester, she's had snow. Ella, want some lip balm? Mwah. Yeah? Arlo will go down for a nap very, very soon, so most of this will be done once he's down for his nap. But because we're having the morning crazies, I'm trying to give him a bit of distraction. I'm getting ready, because he does love to get involved, as you can tell. I've had the nastiest breakout over the last couple of days, most on my chin, a couple on my forehead. I think it's mostly just stress. But I've also been very dehydrated and dry. Fluff on my nose. So yes, I've been making sure to keep myself hydrated, because my skin is obviously unhappy with something. And then I do have some other pieces of content to take today as well. So yes, we have a nice productive day, set myself up nicely for the rest of the week, because it's an adjustment. Arlo, say hello. I'm really hoping that the mornings are going to start getting just a little bit lighter, because last semester I really struggled when I had my 9 AM, and obviously, like I said, I had to leave at about 8, 8:15 at the latest. It means I have to get ready quite early, and ideally, if little man is sleeping, I don't want to do anything to wake him up. So trying to get ready in the dark while trying to be absolutely silent is a task, to say the least. I've done my makeup in a really weird order this morning, and I have no idea why. I'm going to attempt to film again, because I think he's distracted. For the time being anyway. There you go. So yeah, I am nervous because I'm just a bit of an anxious person, even though literally I have nothing to be nervous about, and I'm actually so excited to start studying again. But just things like not knowing where my room is and stuff makes me nervous, especially, like I said, because they are back to back. But I should get there with plenty of time to figure it out anyway. And obviously I should know a few people. I don't know who that I knew from my last module is going to be on certain one of my modules. Theoretically it should be most of them, but I'm not sure because some of my modules are criminology and not everyone is actually on the same course with me. Some of them are doing like pure sociology, some of them are doing pure criminology, so I'm sure I'll know some people. And obviously this is a huge like difference compared to being full-time and having studied my I didn't study my undergrad at the same uni, so it's completely alien to me. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm going to do a separate video answering loads of questions that I've had on my uni life and everything, my course, what I used to study, etc, etc, because I have already had quite a few questions on different elements, and I'm sure there'll be more to come as well. Plus I do think it's probably good to do like a bit of a reintroduction for anyone that's new here, or maybe have come from like my TikTok or my Instagram who don't know my history as well. Oh my god, my eyebrows are not going well today. That is dreadful. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Look at that. Bluey! Do you want to put it back in? So one of the biggest skills you learn that I think is an absolute blessing when you become a mother is how to master your like 10-minute quick makeup routine. Are you getting tired? Should we try and put you to sleep, my love? Should we have a little nap? Yeah? Okay. Check on you guys in a bit. Right, Arlo is now asleep. Excuse mess. I wanted to get this filmed before I tidy, but let's talk what I use to organise myself to study on my iPad, because I know when I got this just before I started uni, I binge watched these videos to find out what the best apps were. So I think I told you at the start of the video what iPad I have, but I don't use a lot, to be honest with you, because I've found my key apps that really work best for me. Phone's slipping. So start off with the most boring one. For anything that needs to be submitted, so any form of assignment, I will use Google Docs. It's just the easiest, I find. Obviously it means that it's like backed up, so I don't lose it. I can edit it on my phone if needs to, or any computer in uni or anything. But the biggest reason that I use that is because I find it the easiest to convert the document into any format that's required. My last bunch of assignments, they all literally needed a different format, so I found that was the easiest app to use. And then I trialed a few different apps for note-taking. The one that I found the most useful was Notability. From what I remember, it's a free app, but you only have a limited number of like notebooks or notes that you can make before you then have to pay, and then you get unlimited as far as I'm aware. So I do pay for the unlimited because obviously I'm always scribbling. But this is essentially what it looks like here. It looks a bit complicated, but down the side you can make like subject kind of dividers or notebooks. I think best describe them as like folders or notebooks. So here I have put, so from last semester I had an organised crime one because that was my module last semester, and then I do have some other separate ones for content planning, daily to-do lists, and then a monthly planner one, so that there's not loads of notes everywhere. I like to keep them organised. I have just made a separate one for one of my new modules, which is current controversies in criminology. So that'll be where I keep all of my notes, and you can also download any presentations, any PowerPoints or anything that your lecturers may use. You can download it straight into Notability. So when you download it, you can export it into Notability, which is what I do. So let me show you. So So here you can see this was my module last semester. I have a mixture of notes, readings as well. So there's some articles and some PowerPoints in there because I like to download the PowerPoints before I get into class if they've already put them up. And then I can make notes off them and follow along on the split screen on my iPad, because I find sometimes when you don't want to write formal notes in the actual seminar or lecture, just scribbling little additional notes on the actual PowerPoint when you've got it saved is really, really useful. So in my current controversies one, I've got some of the prep for my first seminar tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do now. I need to add subjects or notebooks, whatever, for each of my other modules, so they're all in there. And then I will get downloading, if they've already put them up, the PowerPoints for the seminars into each folder so that I can give them a quick flick through, so I can kind of start familiarising myself with them. And what I also do on there, have I done it yet? So I've also got a assignment tracker. These are all templates, by the way, that you can get on the app. You can like see people's templates that they've designed. So this is literally an assignment tracker. I just found a cute little template on there, and I've started putting in my assignments that are due, which module they are, the word count, what the percentage is of like my grade, and yeah, when they're due. So I can just keep track of those all in one place. And then I also have, this is the main thing that keeps me sane when it comes to organising my time amongst uni and then all the content that I make across my socials. I have these monthly trackers. I'm not going to show you too much because obviously you'll get a little bit of a sneak peek, but again, this is a template, so this is the January one. Each template that I download has 2 copies of the month. Oh, this one has 3, bonus. So I separate, so I have a YouTube one specifically for my YouTube video plan, and then this one is TikTok and Instagram. It's more of like a checklist for me, so that I know what I have done, what I need to do, what's coming up, etc. That is the biggest thing that saves my life. And then when it comes to just taking general notes, so here you can see this is like a blank note. Up here you can add a template, and I typically just use like a notebook paper one. Yeah, that's all I do to take notes. Like I said, I use my pencil. I don't really make them look very pretty because it's not worth the effort. So yeah, they're the main things that I use, I think. Like I said, I don't use a lot because I've really narrowed down last semester. What I need, obviously I use Outlook for my email, my university email, Google Docs, I said. Those are my favourite apps to use. And like I said, I need to now, I've started that assignment tracker, I'll finish that off and make some like folders on Notability for my modules and download everything ready. Currently waiting for my Starbucks to come. I've had one hell of a morning, so treating myself. Once I have had a bit of coffee and some lunch, I will do a quick tidy. I also need to today, I was gonna get my nails done yesterday. I just need an infill. I was kind of like hoping to do it before uni, but to be honest with you, yesterday I just could not be bothered. I just could not be bothered to go into town and get my nails done. So I'm going to do that at some point this week, but tonight I really need to do my like everything shower and dye my hair as well before that, because you can't really tell in this lighting. I complain about it in every video, but do you see that line there of blonde? Oh, bugs the life out of me. So I want to have that refreshed, and also the ends are just like really faded now. I've got like 3 different shades of brown in. I don't think it's showing up on camera, but yeah, that's another of my like uni prep to do. And while I'm sort of tidying and having lunch and things, I'm going to think about what outfit I want to wear tomorrow. It might be a bit extra for some people. I know in my undergrad I definitely didn't really put that much attention into what I wear because I was living on campus, so I just rolled up straight out of bed pretty much in like a tracksuit. But I've definitely changed a lot, and I definitely love the feeling of having a nice outfit, making myself look put together. I feel a lot more productive and put together. So yeah, plus also because I'm a mum, I don't get to go out much and like use my nice outfits, so I want to make most of those. I do also need to film some content today, so that's on my to-do list. I was just having one of those days where, I said this a couple of vlogs ago, I think I'm just having brain fog again. Like, I know there's loads that needs doing. I know I've got loads of ideas for content, but right now I cannot think of any, so hopefully the coffee and lunch will help.